fucking appreciate it. I do. I do. It's it's very wonderful for you to, and it's a good swan too. It's very nice. It was very nice. See, and it says "See you next year." It's very nice. So there are once again though lots of things here that uh, like the Dratini. The Dratini's over here. But some of the things are upstairs, and I can only be on for another 25 minutes because I got so much to do. But Dratini by Seafarer 2. And there we go. So thank you. And I did get other things. So, little bit about MagFest. I am going to have a panel on Friday, and it's going to be a live You Can Play This, and so we'll just have live You Can Play This and stuff. And, oh! Okay, Justin just, his brain stopped for a moment there. I'll get back to it. Hold on. Yeah. All right, Katie Marie, since you won't let it drop, yes, I do have your book right here. I can. It's just right over here, though. You know, I was gonna get to it later. Goofy little girl. Pat you on the head. Yeah, I was broke there for a second. I'm doing a couple of crossovers, doing the panel. We'll show the teaser trailer for Famicom and Rider. That'll be a lot of fun. And let me see. I'll be on a couple other panels and stuff. I'll be running a quiz on Thursday evening. And this quiz will be really great. Squishy. She will be squishy, and she will be my squishy. The quiz on Thursday night, how that'll work, it'll be at midnight, and how it'll work is that there'll be special guests, reviewers from all over the reviewiverse, sitting at tables. We're going to have Lindsay, Todd in the Shadows. We're going to have Kaylin there. We're going to have Lewis Linkara. We're going to have Diamanda Hagen. We're going to have Rue from Clan of the Grey Wolf. We're going to have Pat the NES Punk, maybe Pat the NES Punk. We're going to have the Game Chasers. We're going to have Gamester81. If you haven't checked out his channel, you guys got to check out his channel. We're going to have a bunch of stars, and from Channel Awesome, from YouTube, we're going to have musicians there. It's going to be a great thing. So everybody's going to be sitting at a table, and then all the people coming in will basically reach into a ball or reach into a bag, grab a number, and that's the table that you'll sit at. And then you'll be able to enjoy the quiz with somebody popular on, I don't like the term famous. We're internet famous. With somebody popular at your table. And it'll be a lot of fun. And you'll be able to quiz with them and chat and talk and just play a game. It'll be a lot of fun, and I think that'll be enjoyable for everyone. So that will be happening. Have you planned on using it or just keeping it in the box? Gustav, I'm probably just going to keep it in the box. I've got other cards that I play with. Yeah, I've got other cards and stuff, so it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, we're internet famous still, but it'll be great. And like I said, I think Welshie will be there. Hope I think might be there. Nash. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you are free on Thursday and Friday, they're going to have 2 quizzes, but mine's going to be on Thursday. But you still feel like you can come to the Friday one. It'll be a good time. It'll be a different type of quiz than what I run. So yeah, Anthony. Yeah, I just showed your Christmas card, and thank you again for the chocolates, both of you. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. Yeah, Brad. I'm hoping that Brad will be at that table too. Yeah, it'll be a great time. It'll be a great time. Yeah, send him a snob, and yeah. So we'll pack the place. I want this quiz to be packed. So pass the word and everything. Also, tomorrow evening, like I said, I've been wanting to do some Monster Hunter. So we're going to play Monster Hunter tomorrow. And I'm going to be on for a long time. I mean, I'm planning on starting at about 8 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock p.m. my time. And I'm just going to go. I'm going to go until I'm done. And I don't burn out like that, so I hope you let Jen have some of the chocolate. What chocolate? You didn't give me any chocolate to share.
He loves his chocolate. Yes, he loves that chocolate. We don't want to share it. Why am I talking like this? Because it's a different voice than your normal one. Yes, that is why I talk like this. And I eat all the chocolates myself. No, we have to tell them that we shares it. No, we don't. Yes, we do. We need to say that we shares it.
Okay. Yes, I totally shared it. I totally shared it.
Go on.
Sorry. So yeah. No, actually, we have had a bit of the chocolate. It is a lot of fun and very very tasty. I love regular chocolate, and yeah, numbers. There was a and after we ate, because I also got a Kinder Egg from Germany, and I wanted to get more. Well, I remember that there was a Greek place, a Greek restaurant here in the Springs that had Kinder Eggs. I don't know how they got them, but they got them. And so I went to get one. They were all sold out. And they haven't gotten in another shipment for months. So I only have my few surprises. Like you guys saw, I got Frankie, who is a Kinder Surprise known as a Connect, a crazy connection. And I think it's a thing where you put in, you pop it open and you put the 2 tabs in and you twist, and if it snaps or something, but crazy connection. And I also got in the other egg. Well, eggs. She sent me 3 eggs. The problem is that 2 of them were smashed beyond recognition. I mean, they were just smashed at the very bottom, and it was so sad. And just yeah. Oh, Jessica, I see what you did there. He told me to relax. Don't do it when you want to go to it. Anyways, who was this she? She is Rutana. Rutana from Germany. And she said this was in one of the other eggs. It's a flying squid. And you actually put this weight on the front, and then you can throw your squid, and he flies through the air with the greatest of ease. And this was on one of the other eggs. It's his little hair is a crayon. So these are 3 little crayons, so you could draw and write on paper like with that. But I'm not going to, because he's very, very cool. So yeah, I got 3 very cool little gifts from the Kinder Eggs, and I was actually able to do the one that Country of the Throwing Squids. Yeah. So I was able to actually film me opening one of them, but the other 2 were smashed beyond recognition. The chocolate was just crushed. So, but more I like candies are coming up. I got so much chocolate to go through. I've just got so much chocolate to go through. Um, and a lot of it is the Kinder chocolate. And to tell you the honest to goodness truth, I do enjoy Kinder chocolate. Um, it's just not one of the chocolates that I love. I actually enjoy Hershey chocolate a little bit more than I enjoy Kinder chocolate, which is a bad thing to say, I know. But it does kind of taste a little waxy and stuff. Do I want one of the giant Kinder eggs? Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. And if you see me at MagFest and you have brought Kinder eggs, you get a free set of pins. I'm joking. You don't have to do that. You totally don't have to do that. But yes, I love the Kinder Surprise eggs.
He makes us diabetics.
But yeah, it was so it's not my favorite chocolate, but yeah, I do love the Kinder eggs and do love the Kinder. But I've also got some of the Milkas and Lindt chocolates. The Lindt chocolates are what I'm really looking forward to. Skew around Easter time, you can buy a giant Kinder egg for $6. Yeah, Milka is good, but you prefer Ritter Sport. Anthony, there's a Ritter Sport that I have been looking for and I cannot find anymore. I got it 2-3 years ago, and it's the rum raisin. Have you seen the rum raisin? They're the little Ritter Sport, tiny little blocks, about yay big, and oh my gosh, the rum raisin is amazing. It's so good. Since Woolworths went under, oh, that's too bad. Cadbury cream eggs. I'm I'm not so big on the Cadbury cream eggs. It's just too sweet. I have a sweet tooth. It's just too sweet. How am I enjoying JoJo? Day. I still haven't watched it. I'm a bad JoJo fan, but I've just been so busy. I haven't been able to watch it. Planning your care package for me right now. Well, Dirk, you'll have to wrap. If you do send me Kinder eggs, you're going to have to wrap them very carefully and wrap them in something, just in case they look for them in through customs or something, or crush them or something. It's Lotus Prince. Yeah, I know. I just haven't had time. But this coming week I should have time. So yeah. I know, Anthony. I'm just so bad. But I just can't. Yeah. I wish I could. I wish I could. But it's a lot of fun, and I've been really enjoying all the food that people have been sending me. Somebody on my fan book, I almost forgot to say this. I've been looking at it the entire time. A fan sent me something that is wonderful, and it is wonderful, and I've been eating them, and I've been loving them. So thank you very much to whoever sent these to me. Somebody went onto my Amazon Facebook, or on my Amazon Facebook. Oh my God, really, Carmical? Onto my Amazon wish list, and they sent me pickled Polish sausages. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These are marvelous. I had a beer one night, and I got a napkin, and I pulled out a pickled Polish sausage, and I wrapped it up, and I just started eating it with my. I wish I had some pickled eggs to go with it. That's all I have to say, is that I wish I had some pepper jack cheese, some pickled eggs in this. These are marvelous. Marvelous. $40 skip. Yeah. Oh no, don't worry. I don't love them that much, but they're so good. They're spicy. They're tasties. Tasty yummies. Tasty yummies. Yeah. Yeah. So it was good stuff. Them sausage, them spicy pickled sausages are so good. Hey, Yorozuya Knight, take care, my friend. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Of the first 6 JoJo's, oh, Lotus Prince, that sounds so cool. Yeah, I'll be watching them soon, so I'll be catching up, especially since Sword Art Online is now over. I don't know if they'll do a second season, but it finally finished up, so good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Oh, cheese and crusty bread, Leonhardt. Oh, cheese and a nice little toasty, crusty bread and some of those pickled sausages. Yeah, that sounds really good. I liked the final episode of Sword Art Online, actually, Leonhardt. I actually did. Second season didn't astound me. I liked the final fight that he did with the bastard in the next to last episode. That was very satisfying. And the final battle with the bad guy in real life, that's not spoiling anything either. That was very satisfying. Very good. Cheese fondue fountain. Holy crap. That's awesome. Unfortunately, yeah. Wow. Ooh, you made a curry with it. That sounds really great. Yeah, tonight, to this afternoon, just this morning actually, I went to the market, to the butcher's, and I got a pound of suet, of beef suet, and today I'm going to be making some homemade. Yeah, I'm going to be making some homemade mincemeat with actual meat. I've got some elk that my uncle got me, and got an older recipe, and we're going to just make some. I'm going to make some mincemeat, elk mincemeat, and make a mincemeat pie probably tomorrow. So yum. Oh, Varda, it's good. He goes hunting every year, and he gets a buck license. I think his wife got a buck license too. So they get a couple of elk, and then they take them to the local butcher, and they just ask him to, you know, clean it for them. So he's not one of those who just hunts to just. He uses the meat. They use everything, so it's good stuff. Elk is very good, Comic Vega. Elk is very good. It's very low in fat. It's a little bit gamier than beef or buffalo, but not too gamey. It's not super gamey, but it does have a gamey taste to it. But it's very good. It's very good. I really enjoy it. And we got 4 pounds of elk hamburger and a couple of steaks. No, we got a roast. Yeah, a tiny little roast. It's not very big, but it's very good. Oh, take care, Morgan. Sliced turkey gets gamey after a while. Yeah. I don't know because I've never had it last that long. We've always hated it so much. Yeah, it's good. So we're going to be making. So I'm going to be making mincemeat, and the recipe actually calls for candied lemon and orange peels. And unfortunately, candied orange peels are kind of expensive. So I found a recipe last night and I made my own. So that's what I did last night. I just kind of made I just made my own little candied,
Chili's lunch combo starting at
Yeah, don't start that. Easy to do for a beginner chef. Who is CMT? It's pretty tough. It's not as difficult. I mean, I screwed up and they still came out okay. It's just time consuming. So if you have a hard time boiling water, it's going to be a hard time for you. But really, honestly, all it was you take the peels off and you try and keep them as clean as you can. You try and take them off in as clean as strips as you can. And then you take the rind out. You take out the pith. And I gotta tell you, I took out so many piths there. I just got pithed off from all the pith. Is this thing working? I'm just joking. So you take out the pith. So it's just kind of just the rind. You cut it up into strips, and then you boil them for 10 minutes. Then you drain the water, and then you add water and you boil them for 10 minutes. Then you drain them, then you add water, and then you boil them for 10 minutes. Then you drain them, you add water, and you boil them for 10 minutes. Yes, you do it 4 times. You boil the frack out of those rinds. When they're done, take all the rinds out. Add in, I had 4 fruits, so I did 4 cups of sugar to 4 cups of water. Well, actually, it was more like 4.5 cups of sugar. And then I got that to be kind of a nice syrup, a boiling syrup. And then you add in the rinds, and then I boiled those rinds for 30 minutes in the syrup. Then when it was all done, I added a little bit more water, kind of got the syrup down to a cool liquid, and took out all the rinds. And by this time, they've been soaked in that syrup, and they've been hot, and they've really absorbed the sugar. So you can just take them all out. I laid them out for them to dry a little bit, and I had them dry for about an hour. And then I took them and put them in granulated sugar and just coated them in sugar. So it was a lot of work. It was about 3 hours worth of work. But it was very satisfying. It was very satisfying. So I got a lot done. So I'll have those for my mincemeat. I've got apples, got cinnamon, we've got allspice, we've got raisins. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be so good. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out. But the mincemeat, pretty much everything else for it is you just add everything to a bottle, into a pot, cook it for an hour, add in a cup of brandy. That's it. And then you let it soak overnight to really get the flavors into the mincemeat. And then you put them in a pie and bake them in a pie with 4 and 20 blackbirds. That's the hard one to find, the 4 and 20 blackbirds. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to find those. Have to find my shotgun. So, no, I'm just kidding. You're going to only get in Maryland for You Can Cook This? Yeah, Swift the Fox, that'd be wonderful. Send me an email, and I'll send you my mailing address. This is my email address right here, JewWario@live.com. And now my appetite. Yeah, sorry for making you guys always hungry here. But yeah, send me a link. I'd be more than happy to try them for I Like Candy, and give you credit on the show on YouTube. So come to South Texas. They're like a plague here this time of year. TG Tex. Yeah, Dirk knows it, and thank you very much again, Dirk, for the very kind video message. It was very, very nice of you. I appreciate it. Hatted Mistress knows that song. I love that song. Yes, Dechtika, I did. Sayan Soba? Soldus. Oh, I see what it is. Solid Snake with a UZ_Z in it. Okay, Solid Snake. I'll just call you Solid Snake. Sayin Soba. No, I haven't tried Sayin Soba. I've never actually even heard of it. Send me an email with some information, and I'll try and find it here in Colorado, or see if I can import it if I get some monies and stuff. I'd like to learn more about it. You know, I like to learn more about everything. I mean, I'm learning more about mincemeat than I ever thought that I would. My grandfather used to make homemade mincemeat. In fact, last night when I went to get some suet from the, which is just cut fat. That's all it is. It's just fat. But when I went to get suet from Safeway last night, the butcher there actually even said, "Well, what are you making with the suet?" And I said, "Well, I'm making my own mincemeat." And she looked at me and she's like, "I've never heard of anybody making their own homemade mincemeat." So, lots of fun. Dematrix, thank you so much. And thank E so much for the drawing. It's wonderful that she posted on Facebook. Thank you very, very much. Oh, heck, there you go. You can just send me a link there. All right. For Valentine's last year, what'd you get? Grand bacon. Oh, with chocolate. Chocolate with bacon in it. I've had it. As much as I like bacon, I'm not crazy about it. I wish I were, but I'm just not too crazy about it. Wagamama soba, Sayin soba. Fried tofu, vegetables, and noodles. Ooh. Solid Snake, I am going to look to see how I can make that. That sounds really, really good. They're called Burgers cookies. You can probably